This is Greg from Team Wise Guys, and I'm sitting next to this guy over here.
Hey, what up?
What up?
Waiting here. What's up, man?
I'm Tom. I just got my top 8 at the regional. I got 3rd place.
Yes.
Today I was playing Invoked, windwitch, kaiju.
Okay, cool. I like this thing.
Starts off pretty standard.
Okay, let's get it on, bro. Let's turn this
copies of Alistair.
Yeah, there we go. You good.
3 copies of Ice Bell. 2 Glass Bell. 1 Snow Bell.
Free Crystal Wing is good.
And then for Kaijus, 1 Dogoran. 1 Gamma Seal. 1 Gardla. And 1 copy of Thunder King. In terms of hand traps, 1 Maxi, 2 copies of Ash, and 2 copies of Ghost Open.
Nice.
I was playing the Spellbook Engine 2 for draw power, so I was playing 1 Blue Boy. And then the not super generic kind of strange card that you probably don't see people playing is I'm playing 2 Goku.
Nice. Link summoning, baby.
In terms of spells, let's put these all in a stack so I have some more room.
And with this deck, did you choose to go second?
It depended. It's kind of bizarre. I sometimes kind of went for a read on my opponent. I kind of knew what a couple of people I was playing against were playing. This deck does better going second against most of the meta. Sometimes you play against really trap-heavy True Draco, then you kind of want to go first because you just want to throw out Crystal Wing and not have to deal with their stuff. Alright, moving on to the spell line. 3 Magical Meltdown, 2 Terraforming, and Spellbooks, 2 Secrets, 2 Knowledge, 2 Invocation. For more kaiju stuff, 2 Interrupted Slumber, and a Raigeki. In terms of quick play spells, I was playing 1 Book of Moon, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 2 copy of Forbidden Chalice, and a Warning.
Nice.
And it's the only trap I played.
How many cards in the main?
41.
Nice.
And then the more bizarre part of the deck, which would probably be the extra deck.
Yeah, I'm sure it is about to get wild with the Gofu in there.
In order to make Gofu good, I was playing a copy of Proxy Dragon and a copy of Decode Talker. Now, the way you do this with Gofu is if I open Gofu Alistair, I link the 2 tokens into Proxy Dragon, and then I summon the Alistair and search my invocation, and I link it to Decode Talker. After that, I activate invocation and banish the Proxy Dragon and the Alistair in order to make Mechaba. So I end with a Decode Talker pointing to a zone, a Mechaba, and a Gofu over here.
Oh, that's nice. That's a 2-card combo too.
Continuing with weird stuff. I'll just go to the normal stuff first and explain the most weird thing at the very end. I was playing 2 copies of Mechaba, 2 copies of Routine, 2 copies of Purgatrio, a Kaitis, and a Michelangelo.
All the invoked stuff right there.
And now moving on to the Synchro engine, that's pretty standard. 1 Clear Wing and 1 Winter Bell. I couldn't get my hands on a Fast Dragon. The one person who had it valued it double its value, so I wasn't gonna pick it up. The Crystal Wing and the Stardust Dragon, and the weirdest card in the deck, Cloud Castle.
Oh baby.
So the reason why you use Cloud Castle in this deck is a lot of the time you do the combo with Gofu, where you have where you end with Decode Talker, Mechaba, and a copy of Gofu. Typically in your field like this.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, in terms of dealing with stuff, they can typically get rid of these, and if they don't have enough to push through, they kind of just leave the Gofu sitting there, right? So these are your graveyard. And you have your Alistair back in your hand, unless you use the pitch to negate, but it's not the best part. So you summon your Alistair again, and you search your invocation, and you sync.
Oh, yeah,
Cloud
you can
Castle,
hella sync for that.
and you trigger Cloud Castle effect and you bring back Mechabot.
Oh, that's broken. You're right. Try going level 8 or higher.
9.
Or lower. Or 9. Oh, God. That's
That goes
insane.
exactly 9.
That's pretty good. That's good for you. For sure. So side deck? Already went through side deck, right?
No, we haven't gone through it
Oh,
yet.
not side deck yet. Yeah, I was like, wait, I don't think I am. I don't remember. It's been a long day.
It's a long day.
I watched the FTK. That hurt my head. That ended my life right there. That was
My
broken.
side deck pretty much won me like every match today. I always went to game 3.
Alright.
Practically against every opponent. I only got TO'd. I TO'd a Paleo player, one True Draco player, and yeah, just one Paleo and one True Draco. So I played 2 Scythe and 2 Lancia. The 3rd Cosmic is an extra side deck. 2 copies of Dark Hole, 2 copies of Zombie World, a copy of Imperial Order, 2 copies of Heavy Storm Duster, and the playset of Season.
Nice.
So this deck involved like a lot of switch hitting, where I would go second, and my opponent would see like all the hate I was playing for essentially like having to deal with going second in this meta. So like all the kaiju and stuff, and I just take the entire kaiju engine out, and kind of like the more Fuji spells like Raigeki and stuff, and just like side this in against like the meta. And there was multiple occasions where like I was playing against Shujeka Zoo, and like on top is my Scythe with their field spell, so I just summoned it, and their turn ended after that. And other situations where like my opponent has like barrage to play through my like 1 negate that I have up, and I like Heavy Storm Duster, and I pop their barrage and summon my Scythe off of
Oh,
it
that's broken. True
and
that.
stuff like that. And like getting hit with Twin Twister and like outing their board with stuff like Sanctum and stuff, and then having to deal with like just other cards.
For sure. Any shout outs you want to give them, Philly? Anything? Anybody?
Shout outs to Cash.
Alright.
A shout out to Wise Guys.
Hey, one shout out. One, okay.
And I don't know. It was nice to finally top.
Hey, there you go,
2
buddy.
years ago, I like got like 4 regionals in a row. So,
Hey, you broke the bubble this time, man. Well, congrats and thanks for that profile, man. Good stuff, bro. Congrats. First top, really?
Johnny looks tired. Everybody see Johnny? Johnny looks
Help
tired.
me. I need caffeine.
Greg Farley, Team Wise
More
Guys.
than soda.